Hey guys, welcome back to Building the Ultimate, the show where I'm trying to find the best car in Forza Horizon 5 for under 200,000 credits. Today's a very special episode where it's the Season 2 finale. That's right, this is the last episode you're going to see in 2024 of Building the Ultimate, and we're going to come back with Season 3 next year with a bang. But we're going to finish off the season with a bit of a special episode. We're going to do a head-to-head. We're going to see if it's worth buying a car and upgrading it within 200,000 credits, or we're going to see if it's worth just buying a car that costs 200,000 credits and see which is the better choice. Now, it's going to be an interesting one. We're going to be taking our Audi TTRS, which is our current fastest car, which took a track time of 1 minute and 36 seconds, and we're going to compare it to the fastest car you can buy in the marketplace on Forza Horizon 5, and that costs 200,000 credits. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so stick around. It might be a long episode, but that is just going to be even better. Grab a snack, sit down and relax. It's time to roll the intro. So this is our 2018 Audi TTRS that we upgraded and took around our test track. It got a track time of 1 minute and 36 seconds, which is pretty fast. It's no car's managed to beat it just yet. It's got an 0 to 60 of 2.2 seconds, 709 brake horsepower with a speed of 9.4, handling of 6.2, acceleration of 10, launch of 10, braking of 7.0, and off-road of 4.9 with a class rating of S1892. It's an absolute beast of a car, and it's cost us under 200,000 credits to buy and upgrade. Now, it feels nice to drive. It does tend to slide a little bit getting around corners. That's because it is a all-wheel drive car and the engine is in the back, so the back wheels are spinning just as much as the front, but you know, it's got an engine that's not supposed to be in here, so it's going to be sticking out its back end a lot going around these corners. But it's a really good car to drive. It's like, I like it. I think I said in the episode when we recorded it, it's one of my favorite looking cars, and I don't care that it may be a hairdresser's car. I like the look of these cars. The Audi TT and the Audi TTRS are beautiful looking cars, and I will die on that hill. Now, what is important to think about here is this doesn't cost exactly 200,000 credits, but this is our fastest car that we've tested for this season. Therefore, it's going to go head to head against our fastest car, which is yet to be revealed. So how about we take this bad boy around the test track, see what times we get, because we're not going to be going by the times on the leaderboard. No. We're going to be going by the times that we get ourselves today. So let's take around the test track to see how fast we make it, and let's then get out our competitor and hopefully not beat our time, because otherwise it makes this entire series redundant. It's time to take around the test track. Let's do this. Okay, so here we are at the test track. Now again, we're not comparing this to any track times already. This is going to be a complete standalone test around the track. If it gets faster than 136, great, but it will not affect the leaderboards that we already had for the rest of the season. This is a one-off special. We're going to test it on the track and then get out our competitor that costs 200,000 credits and is the fastest car you can buy for that money. But let's take around the test track. Let's see how fast we can do this in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Off the sideline, looking pretty good around here. Going around the first corner, bit of a slowdown here because the car's not very good at turning, but once it's turned and going down the first isn't quite straight, it packs a bit more of a punch. Going around the first big corner here, and it's okay, slightly almost off the track there. Going around Death's corner here and really slowing it down to 40 miles an hour here, and just scraped that tyre wall slightly. Going around our first bend, and ooh, it's struggling. Going down the second isn't straight right now, and it's doing really well, hitting about 150 miles an hour, going into the second bend here, slamming on those brakes, barely missing the wall there, going into Perception Avenue, where the bend doesn't quite seem as tight, but it's tight as hell. Really handling really good wear. Going onto the bridge here, and oh, we just chipped the bridge right there. Going down the straight here, the first straight here, and yeah, it's pretty good. Going into the festival here, and oh, bit of a side swipe there. Going into the festival here, pretty good going around that corner there. Going round the second to last corner here, pretty well at 50 miles an hour. Now we just pedal to the metal, and to see how fast it can go down here. Look at this. This is zooming down here. 150. It's looking good. It might beat the time it did before. It might just beat the time. It beat the time. Fuck. It did it in 134. That is insane. It beat the time, but we're not going to. That's not being counted towards anything, because you know this is not part of the official Building Ultimate, so we're not going to count that as a time on the leaderboard. But 134 is the time to beat from the Audi TTRS. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see, you know, what is going to be against this car. You know, it's going to be interesting to see what car is quite literally costing 200,000 credits. It's the fastest car, Forza Horizon, you can get. The fastest car you can get in this game without having to upgrade it. So it'll be interesting to see what it is. So, shall we have a look what it is? Let's find out. This is a 2013 Ariel Atom 500 V8. This is the fastest car you can buy for 200,000 credits in Forza Horizon 5 without any upgrades. Now, it's a bit of an unorthodox car, but it's a car nevertheless, and you can buy it in the Forzathon, or the Forza shop, so I say, not the Forzathon shop. You can buy it in the Forza shop. It's a fast car, very fast. 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, which barely beats. Well, the Audi TTRS barely beats it. It's got 475 brake horsepower, which is less than the TTRS, which is okay. It's okay. It's fine. We don't need it to be super horsepower. The car weighs less anyway. It's got a speed of 6.3, handling of 8, acceleration of 7.8, launch of 8.5, braking of 7.2, and off-road of 4.6, with a speed class of S2924. And it's real drive. Now, that's insane. For 200,000 credits, you'll get an S2 class car. That is insane, and the specs aren't they are a bit off. Speed's a bit off, but everywhere else, and acceleration's a bit off. Everywhere else, this pretty much beats out the Audi. And I think with that 0.7 of a second to go 0 to 60, I still think this will pack a punch. I still think this might be a good contender to beat the Audi TTRS, but again, we won't be using this on the leaderboards. In fact, even if we didn't do this episode, this wouldn't be participating anyway, because we have to be able to upgrade the car within the 20,000 credits. But how well can this car perform around our track? Because going down these fairly straight, it's handling it pretty well, but it's topping out at its top speed 176 miles an hour. So it'd be interesting to see, because the Audi TTRS top speed's a lot higher. But it'd be interesting to see how well it handles everything. So it's time to take it around our test track to see if it beats our reigning champion, the Audi TTRS. Let's find out. Okay, we are back at the test track, and the time to beat is 1 minute 34.1. Now, if I'm being serious for a second here, I don't want this car to be, I don't want this aerial atom to beat the Audi TTRS, because that will kind of defunk and debunk this entire series to go, well, yeah, you got all these amazing cars, but get the aerial atom. You know, it's, I fingers crossed that this doesn't beat it, but, you know, it's going to be interesting to see. So let's take around our test track. We're going to see if we can beat 1 minute and 34 seconds, .1. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Off the start line there. Pretty good start there. Going around the first corner here. It's handling it pretty well. Going down the first isn't going straight. And yeah, it's handling it really well, actually. Going around the first bit of corner here. Having to brake pretty hard here. Ooh, we went off the track there. Going around Def's corner here. I've got a feeling we have to slow down a lot. No, 46 miles an hour there. Pretty good. Going on the first bend here, a little bit of a drift. The back end stuck out ever so slightly off the track there a little bit. Going down the second isn't quite straight, and yeah, it's doing pretty well for itself actually. Putting on the brakes a little bit, going around the second bend. Ooh, off the track a little bit there. Understeer really badly there. Going around the Perception Avenue here, and ooh, again, it's trying to drift every chance it gets. Handles it with precision. Going around the bridge here, this is where it gets a lot of the drivers out, and no, this handles it really well. Ooh, hit the bit of the wall there going into the second straight here. And you can see going into the festival, it handles it pretty damn well, but having to hit the wall a little bit there slows ourselves right down. And putting the brakes on there, go around this corner. Ooh, we hit the wall again, but back onto the straight here. And putting a pedal to the metal, we're going to top out our top speed before hitting the end of the drag strip. Potentially. Yeah, we hit our top speed. And we did it in 134.8. Holy crap. We did that in 134.8. That means the Audi TTRS with a rating of S1892 beats the fastest car you can get in Forza Horizon 5 without any upgrades. This is insane. So we've basically found out that yes, you can just buy the car that costs 200,000 credits. The aerial atom 500 V8. But you're much better off buying a 2018 Audi TTRS and upgrading it to get a slightly faster time and to get a better car. And you probably save yourself a little bit of bomb on the go as well. So that's an interesting way to end Season 2 here. Season 3 is going to be a great season, guys. I've got a few ideas planned for that. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that outcome. I wasn't expecting to be so close. I was half expecting our Audi TTRS to completely destroy the aerial atom, but it held a good fight. But yeah, Season 3 is arriving sometime in January 2025, so keep an eye out for your inboxes for that. It's going to be an interesting season, guys. I've got a few good ideas planned, a few cool ways to make this series a little bit more better, a little bit more streamlined. And we're going to do regular releases, or at least try to do regular releases every like 2-3 week releases here. But my name is Dylan Jones, and I really do hope you enjoyed this season of Beyond the Ultimate. If you have been watching since the beginning of Season 2, thank you. If you've been watching since the beginning of Beyond the Ultimate, again, thank you so much. And here's to Season 3, where we should hopefully grow the channel, get more views, and enjoy doing this along the way. My name is Dylan Jones. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day and have a good rest of the year. And I'll see you guys in 2025. Peace out, guys.